All right, we had to run from the gym because we not often in this area, and I grew up on Pioneer's Chicken, and this is one of the last Pioneer's Chicken over by Cathedral High School. But we had a chance to watch the Cathedral showcase, right? We walked in on a Cathedral game, but when we walked in, you was very impressed with the campus. Why?
It's clean.
It's clean. Anything else?
No.
It's clean. And what color is it?
It should be an all-girls school.
What color is it, dog?
The boys' bathroom was purple.
The boys' bathroom was purple. But, I mean, if you went to the Forum years ago, the Lakers colors is purple and gold. Come closer so I'm getting a shot. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he don't like the color scheme. But, you know. Anyways, man, so we had a chance to watch
Harvard, Westlake, and J. Sarah.
We watched Harvard, Westlake, J. Sarah. But before that game, we watched Pacifica Christian versus Windward. What was your take on that game?
Windward just ran away from them. That number 2, E.J.
Spillman,
he had moments. He flipped on the switch and then turned it back off.
Yeah, he was also hurt too. You know, so
the coach keeping him in the game. What are you doing?
The game was over, and you're gonna need that kid for league, or if you got a tournament coming up before you start the league. I thought he should have kept him out the game, but
empty the bench.
Empty the bench, right? Yeah, definitely should empty the bench. So Pacifica Windward ran away from that game. I want to see Windward at full strength. They have some kids who are injured, and I believe they have a kid who's waiting period because he transferred. I believe that I was told by someone. And then we saw the grand finale. We saw, come closer, Lincoln.
Oh my God.
We saw J. Sarah versus Harvard Westlake. What was your take on that?
Nick. One word. Nick.
One word, Nick. I like that. Nick was phenomenal in that first half. We've seen them all. Elijah Arenas, Jason Crow, Braylon Burries.
I was just about to say him.
Braylon Burries?
Yeah.
But that first half was, and I know we're still caught up in the moment because we just left the game. That might have been the best half by any player we've seen this season. I mean, he did.
Are you not counting my MTA half, that first half?
What'd you have, 20 in the first half?
Probably.
Yeah, you had over 20, yeah. Besides Lincoln's 20-point half against the team last month, this month?
It was 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, he played phenomenal. And I thought Nick Khamenia he did it every which way you can do it. Rebounding, assist. How about three-pointers, no look passes.
Steals. Getting his ankles broken.
Yeah, he's
the first player of the game. He got his ankles broken.
Yeah, I mean he's a McDonald's All-American.
Are we going to that game this year?
No, that was the
Ball is Life.
We went to Ball is Life All-Star game. If the McDonald's All-American game is out here, we'll gladly go. But I mean that first half by Nick Khamenia was world class, man. I was very, very impressed. What was your take on Jay Sarah's team?
They had one kid out. He looked pretty athletic.
Yeah, we saw him play last year for Mater Dei.
Is that the transfer kid?
Yeah, he's transferred. So he comes back this week. So he'll be back on the team.
Why do you think they do that? You can't play for like 2 months when you transfer.
It's to not encourage transferring. You know what I mean? Stay at your home school. But I think every kid should get a one-time transfer. I think coaches in all sports need to start speaking up on that because it hurts. Because, for example, so let's say you got player A who's an All-American, right? He goes to a school. Now, guess what? Player A takes that kid's spot, right? Unbeknownst to that kid don't want to sit on the bench, so he should have the right to transfer. Exactly right. But we ain't doing no transferring with you. You're going to be a high school All-American and a college All-American. What's your... J. Sarah, what do you think of J. Sarah?
They're a little bit slower than Harvard Westlake.
A little bit slower than Harvard Westlake.
I feel I said this, 5 reviews ago. Everyone starts at 100 and their energy kept going down and down and down.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay Sarah's energy went down faster than Harvard Westlake's.
It definitely did. Also, I thought Jay Sarah did a good job by throwing a curveball, playing that 2-3 zone, right? But at this level, at the open division,
But then that home run hit and then
like you can't
2-3 zone would be go for a whole second half.
You can't 2-3 zone him for a whole half, dog. And I say this respectfully. Like, I'm not the greatest coach in the world. I'm talking about the game, not the person. Because people say, "Oh, you don't like the coach." No, I'm just talking about the game itself. So don't. I thought that coach was playing not to lose. You know what I mean? Like, he was playing like safe. He played 2-3 zone to the last 2.5 minutes of the game. Rabibo had already figured it out. You can't 2-3 zone Rabibo for more than 3 to 4 possessions. You got to switch it up. He should have went to a 2-3 zone, to a 2-2-1 trap. You know what I mean? Then man, then ice man. You know what I mean? He's. You know, I thought Jay Sarah would have done a better job if they would have iced a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? You know.
That game, I felt like Jay Sarah was kind of average, but they still scored 50 on Harvard Westlake.
Yeah, I mean I mean, Harvard Westlake's defense is so superior. You know, like he's a hell of a defensive coach. You know what I mean? Like you give him credit for defense.
We lucky we wasn't a Jay Sarah player at the halftime locker room, because I know they was getting yelled at.
You know that. Damn right. But it was a good win. It was a good win. While we were watching the game, we heard that Notre Dame lost. Notre Dame lost to Roosevelt. Braylon Burries, and your other guard you like, Miles. You like Miles, the left-handed guard. You like his game. So I gotta ask you, Notre Dame lost tonight. Harvard Westlake won the game in a controlled, mature fashion. Roosevelt just beat Notre Dame. What are your rankings now?
Well, I think Harvard Westlake just leaked out of this because then I could only have 2 because I saw they were 92 in California or something like that on Matt's prep.
So who's won?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is still one? Yeah, I would say Notre Dame is still one because I looked at the stats. Leno Marks only played 3 minutes. But let's hope he didn't get hurt seriously. Let's just hope it was just a 1-game injury. You know, maybe he had a stomach flu or something like that, a tweaked ankle or something like that. But get back in frame. Come tighter so we can get out of here.
Oh my God! Put it farther.
Yeah. So we're about to be waiting on this Pioneer chicken. But overall, it was a good day. Lincoln had a hell of a day today. We went 1-1 today at Pacifica High School. I thought you played well. You led the team, and we got some new pieces to the team. So we gotta re-gel the team, and you got a phenomenal team, dog. Your AAU team is phenomenal. We're gonna have every high school coach in the gym. If this team sticks together, every high school coach in the gym will be at your practice. Yeah, for sure. But anyways, man, y'all go ahead and have a splendid night. Harvard Westlake won in a very mature fashion. Nick Khamenia probably had the best first half that I've seen from a do-it-all perspective, like Jokic, rebounds, assists, steals, hit threes, no-look passes, lead, communicate on defense. That's what a blue blood recruit looks like. Duke, blue blood, McDonald's All-American. He's phenomenal, dog. Anyways, man, y'all go ahead and have a wonderful night. We got a couple more minutes till our chicken get here, and we headed home. So, anyways, man, live from Pioneer Chicken in East LA. It's Team Hawthorne. Peace.